are watching Global Daily Mirror News Alert. The national debt of the Philippines increased further, reaching 13.64 trillion pesos in October from 13.51 trillion pesos in September, as the government continued to borrow money from domestic and international lenders. The overall debt portfolio of the national government has increased by 123.92 billion pesos or 0.92% since the end of September, according to the Bureau of Treasury on Wednesday. The nation's debt has climbed by 1.91 trillion pesos or equivalent to 16.31% since 2022 began. The proposed Maharlika Wealth Fund would no longer accept contributions from the state-run pension funds SSS and GSIS, a ranking lawmaker announced on Wednesday. According to Stella Kimbo, a representative from Marikina's 2nd District and the senior vice chair of the House Appropriations Committee, the government would no longer include funding for the MWF in the national budget. The change happened when members of the public and lawmakers voiced their opposition to the proposal, with the usage of pension money serving as one of the key points of the controversy. According to Kimbo, the amendments were made as the House leaders, including Speaker Martin Romualdez, convened with the nation's economic managers to re-evaluate the Maharlika Fund law. Kimbo noted that because of the potential impact of the budgetary imbalance, it was also agreed to remove funding for the MWF from the annual national budget. To make Maharlika deficit neutral, they chose to restrict MWF contributions to the Land Bank, DBP, and dividends from the BSP. The House of Representatives on Wednesday passed a bill strengthening the ability of state-run banks to help pandemic-affected small and medium-sized businesses. The Development Bank of the Philippines and Land Bank of the Philippines are required to expand their loan assistance programs to MSMEs engaged in infrastructure, service industry, and/or manufacturing business, as well as grant loans to local government units subject to current rules and regulations under House Bill Number 1, also known as the Government Financial Institutions Unified Initiatives to Distress Enterprises for Economic Recovery Bill. The measure, which is one of the administration's top legislative priorities, gives DBP a 100 billion pesos capital stock that would be divided into 1 billion pesos common shares at 100 pesos each and completely subscribed by the national government. The sum is an increase from the DBP's current capital stock of 35 billion pesos. It further mandates that DBP and LBP rediscount loans and credit accommodations in accordance with any appropriate prudential rules and laws imposed by governmental bodies. The Philippines will experience widespread flooding caused by a low-pressure area or developing storm from Thursday through the weekend, according to Pag-asa. The LPA was discovered at 3 a.m. about 1,200 miles east of Mindanao, and it is anticipated to arrive in the Philippine region later today. Rosal will be its name, and there is a moderate likelihood that it will become a tropical cyclone, said Benison Estareja of Pag-asa. Thursday trough or extension of the LPA would bring cloudy skies, isolated rainstorms and thunderstorms to Caraga, Davao Region, Northern Mindanao, Soxargen, Eastern Visayas, Central Visayas, Catanduanes, Albay, Masbate, and Sorsogon. Estareja added that the potential storm would approach Caraga and Eastern Visayas on Friday. Taylor Swift is still at the top of the Billboard Hot 100. For the 6th week in a row, American singer Taylor Swift has maintained her top position on the Billboard Hot 100. With 6 Christmas songs in the top 10, Anti-Hero is still the #1 song, according to Billboard. That's the latest for this hour. Subscribe to Global Daily Mirror YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit www.globaldailymirror.com. This has been Leslie Ordinario. Good day.